Okay, well I guess it's only fair that I show you something that I prepared a bit earlier. This is my other Honda Accord which I've had for 10 years. This is pretty much a daily driver and it's a very original car. As you can see, it's in good condition. This has done over 200,000 Ks, this car. It has a few nice little extras on it. These little bumperettes, which were actually made for the 3-door hatchback model. Very hard to find, extremely hard to find, and I searched pretty much the world for them, and one day decided to make a little trip out to Mowbray to a wrecking yard and waved the tide if there wasn't one on a hatchback out there virtually on my front doorstep. So I picked them up for like $10 and had them replated. They're actually going to go on the other gold Honda when it's finished, and this car will have overriders all the way around, which it currently has on the front, which we have there. They're genuine Accord overriders on the front there. As you can see, this car has personalised plates. This is an early 80 model, and has nice big driving lights on the front, which I wanted to keep to match in with the grille as much as I could, which it does. They have lovely chrome backs on them, and yeah, it keeps in time with the period of the car. These lovely little headlight pieces attract a lot of attention. They're little chrome bullet headlight emblems. They're actually designed for motorbikes, and there's a speed shop in America that's got millions of different types of these, and I actually bought 4 of them, and they fit beautifully over the front headlights. These headlights have been converted to quartz halogen, H4 halogen lights with new lenses and everything, so they're pretty damn bright lights. Inside the car, lovely retro mirrors there. As you can see, it is in quite good condition for a daily driver. This has got a blue interior, this one, which is in excellent condition, just like the other one. The only thing about early Hondas, the door panels and things never seem to get damaged or wear out. It's only vinyl, but it's tough stuff. Very similar to the other one inside. Beautiful door panels, look nice and clean, although it's a bit dirty there, I need to clean it. This has got original carpet in it, as has the other one. The original carpet's underneath there. These old mats are actually carpet from the old Ansett building call centre, which they were giving away a whole lot of carpet. So I took it, cut out of shape, and got some nice white trimming put on it just to give it a little bit of a touch up. So that was just a little extra thing. The seats in this have been recovered, and I've had them done actually in a lounge suite upholstery, which is a lot tougher. But I had to have some special backing put on it because it for the stretching purposes, but it's been done about 6-7 years now, and it's lasted extremely well, so I'm quite happy with it. It's done a good job. Once again, all the original carpet. There's some more mats there. Beautiful carpet. The carpet's in perfect condition, no wear. Little ashtrays in each door. Very big thing ashtrays were in the 70s and 80s before everyone realised smoking was so bad for you. But they were a common thing in cars, and one in the front as well. This has got a different radio in it. This has got, I'm not sure what the model is. It's actually a Ferris by the looks of it. Yeah, Japanese had a tendency to change lots of little things over the period of their model run, and this was one of the things that was changed. But once again, radio works perfectly, no problem at all. This has just got one speaker, which is in the front there, whereas the other car's got 2 speakers in the back. This has got a hands clock on it. They actually came out with a digital clock, the old flip type ones, where the digits flip over, and I got sick of the noise of it because it had a constant little humming noise, and you'd hear that click as it turned over. So I picked up some of these clocks in England, which are electrically with hands on them, and they're silent, so you don't have that noise, and they just go straight in the same spot. So that's all very good. This has got air conditioning as well, factory air. Same dash, exactly the same. This model is actually a hondamatic. So this has got the it's actually what I call a sportsmatic or a hondamatic. As you can see, there's no clutch. but it's not a full automatic like a normal car where you just get in, put it in drive and drive. This you change the gears yourself in this car, but you don't use a clutch. So if you put it into, there's three different categories. You've got low, star drive, which is actually an intermediate, and then you've got overdrive, neutral, reverse and park. If you put it in low, it will stay in low. You've got to manually switch it through to intermediate and then switch it through to overdrive. Very well geared cars, and if you have a look on the speedo, it tells you there, you can see at 50 k's there's a little circle that's got an L in it, which means you can actually drive in low gear until 50k. If you go around further, between 100 and 110 is how fast you can go in the intermediate gear, which is really like a second gear. So that's quite a big difference. So you can actually drive around town pretty much in intermediate all the time. The overdrive, of course, will give you the economy, and your engine revs will drop down and it gives you an overdrive gear. So on the open road, you know, it's hell for leather. So as you can see, it's got 1,905 k's on the clock, and I'm pretty sure that's the second time around. It could even be the third, I'm not sure. But I'm thinking, because it is a local car and it originally came from Deloraine, it's probably the second time. So that's 201,000, which is still a testament because the engine and everything is original in it. So we'll start it up, and you get an idea of what these cars are like. There's your dash lights that come on. Once again, very responsive. I have used this today, so there's no choke on at the moment. It's dialing at about probably 600 or 700 revs, but when it warms up, it'll probably be just a tad higher than that. But it's as I have been using temperature gauges still down low, so you know, it's obviously not completely warm. Once again, there's door lights come on there, so the door's open. This car also has a 2-inch sporting system on it, so I'll give that a bit of a bell. So you can hear it. It actually sounds a bit different than the manual. I don't know why. Maybe it's because it's enclosed space where the other car is. Once again, you've got all your normal components, your air conditioning and your fan and the thing, exactly the same as the other one. This engine has been detailed up as well. I'll give you a quick squeeze at that. We'll just go around the back, and you can see there it has got a nice note, and it even smells quite nice, so that's a bit of a worry. But if we go to the front here and lift the bonnet up, there's a nice stay that you just pop in there like that. Yeah, I've had some little bit of things done to this. Once again, electronic ignition here, sports coil, a bit of chrome work I've had done, chrome mirrors, had the cowling there, chrome for the thermo fans, and we'll just go around to the other side. You've got the rocker cover there, which is chrome with nice blue leads. A couple of bits there on the fan belt cover, protect you so it doesn't come off. The other models, if you get one of these, it doesn't have air conditioning. The alternator's actually down there where the compressor is, so there's lots of room to work around there and move. The water pump's just there, which is quite easy to get at. There's probably a better view of those extractors. It's got the same extractors on the other one has, and they certainly do help these little engines breathe, and they're quite powerful little things. There's your condenser for your air conditioning, and yeah, that's the engine. This is, as I said, a daily driver, so unfortunately it probably doesn't get as much attention as it should, but I do keep it serviced regularly, and I do keep it, you know, fairly well cleaned and polished, and I'll get stuck into it. Once you get on top of it and get everything done to it, it's very easy to maintain it. So those lovely wheels, this car's got new struts in it, and there's your stripping of stuff down the side. So that's pretty well much the gist of this one. But you know, there's a few little things I need to do to this. It's starting to get a few rust pieces around the edge of the back window, as you can see, which is a dangerous spot to get it, because it creeps underneath that rubber seal, and if it gets hold of the edging that the rubber goes over, it's quite expensive to repair. These are only sort of bubbles at the moment, and I'm keeping an eye on it, and I'm hoping once towards the end of this year I'll have to pull this back window out and clean all that out and give it some protection. Yeah, it's got a tow bar on this car. Let's see if I can give you a bit of a look underneath. It probably won't be very clear, but it's nice and clean under there. I've detailed all that. That is the fuel pump there, and you might be able to hear it ticking away. It sits on its own little stand, and it's a nice little unit, very easy to get at, and it's electric fuel pump. So this car's got a nice Shelby roll bar on the back. You can see it there. There's the brackets there. It comes across, and lovely header struts. So it's very tight, this car on the road, very firm and very tight. And I'm actually going to get another set of those Shelby roll bars for the other car as well. So they're very, very awesome. It's a nice square flat car, and it keeps it really firm on the road. If we go to the front and have a look underneath the front, you'll see that you can just see the yellow there. It's a much thicker, bigger, wider one than the original roll bar that's on the front, and it really keeps the car firmly on the road. Because it's a low car, it's got fairly wide and low, it handles like the clappers. You've got no idea. She's a wonderful handling thing. So tyre wise, I've got Pirellis on the front. They're Pirellis. The ones on the back, I'm not quite sure what brand they are. They're Champions, and I bought this car in 2004, and those tyres have been on since then, and they've got heaps of wear on them. They just don't seem to wear out. So yeah, that's its lovely original sparkling, got some nice chrome on it, and gets a lot of looks and attention. So a dying breed of car, not many of them left. I'm lucky I've got two, and just so everyone knows, I'll quickly zip down the back. If you're ever getting into old cars and a particular model that you like, always see if you can grab yourself some spares. I've got a myriad of spare parts. This is a very early of the first series. This is the first of the first series of 77. It runs beautifully still. I drove it for 12 months, and it's maybe a project for the future, I don't know yet. It has non-electronic ignition, this one. This has got points in it, but it still drives beautifully. The one under the cover has only done 140,000 Ks. It's got a shithouse body on it, but all the mechanics, of course, and electrics are spot on. So that's what I've got for my spares, so that I can keep the cars running. Not so much for mechanical, because mechanical is all available, you never have any problems getting it, but certainly panels and things like that are very important to make sure you've got good spare bumpers and stuff like that, because they are hen's teeth to find, and the more damaged they are, the more expensive they are. I've been lucky, I've found a lot of that stuff in really good condition, and a lot of it's saying you just need a good clean. So that's what she looks like from behind. It's quite a, if you get down, it's quite a nice sporty styling looking car. But great runabout. I've been around the state in this car, and for a 33-year-old car, it's a credit to the company. And if you had asked me 10 years ago if I'd have bought one of these cars and played around with it, I'd have laughed in your face. But it was just so happened that I wanted a car and something to run around, and that's what I got.